Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing balancing tradition and innovation, mastering best and next practices in game development, strategic integration of proven methods and emerging technologies to enhance game production efficiency. In the rapidly evolving world of video game development, staying competitive often hinges on the studio's ability to balance proven methodologies with innovative strategies. This in-depth analysis explores the concepts of best practices and next practices within the industry, detailing their benefits, differences, and how they can be integrated effectively to drive a game studio's success. Understanding best practices in game development. Best practices are established methods or techniques that have been proven over time to lead to success when correctly applied. In the context of video game development, best practices encompasses a wide range of areas, from project management and coding standards to artistic expression and marketing strategies. Key areas of best practices in game development. Project management. Utilizing agile methodologies such as Scrum or Kanban to enhance team productivity and project predictability. Coding standards. Implementing well-defined coding standards to minimize bugs and ensure maintainability and scalability of the game software. Quality assurance. Conducting rigorous testing phases to ensure the game is free from bugs and delivers a smooth player experience. And player engagement. Crafting engaging storylines and intuitive gameplay that adhere to user expectations and preferences. The benefits of best practices. Efficiency. Streamlining production processes and reducing waste. Quality control. Maintaining a high standard of game functionality and player experience. Risk mitigation. Minimizing the likelihood of project failures and financial losses. And predictability. Providing a clear roadmap to project completion and market entry. Introducing next practices in game development. While best practices rely on tried and tested methods, next practices are about breaking new ground. They involve adopting novel approaches or pioneering emerging technologies to create unique gaming experiences or improve developmental processes. Next practices are not yet widely adopted and come with a higher risk compared to best practices. Emerging trends as next practices: virtual and augmented reality, pushing the boundaries of immersive gaming by integrating more sophisticated VR and AR technologies. Cloud gaming, developing games specifically designed for cloud platforms to take advantage of server-side processing and cross-platform play. Player data analytics, utilizing advanced analytics to tailor game development decisions based on player behavior and preferences. The benefits of next practices. Innovation, driving the industry forward by introducing breakthrough technologies and gameplay experiences. Competitive advantage, differentiating products in the market, attracting attention and capturing new user segments. Adaptability, staying relevant in a technology-driven market by adapting to or shaping emerging trends. And revenue opportunities, exploring new business models or markets that are unattainable with current practices. Balancing best and next practices. The most successful game development studios often find a balance between employing best practices and exploring next practices. This balance allows them to maintain a solid foundation while innovating and adapting to changes in technology and consumer expectations. Strategies for integrating best and next practices. Risk assessment. Evaluate the potential impact and feasibility of incorporating next practices into your development cycle without completely abandoning the best practices that are known to work. Incremental implementation. Start small by integrating Next practices into minor projects or segments of larger projects to test their effectiveness without jeopardizing the entire development. Continuous learning and feedback. Encourage a culture of learning and openness to feedback, allowing team members to explore new ideas and refine them into viable developmental practices. Collaboration and networking. Stay connected with industry leaders and innovators to keep abreast of emerging trends and technologies that could be adapted into Next practices. Methodologies for integrating best and Next practices. To ensure a smooth integration of both best and Next practices, game studios can adopt the following methodologies that balance risk with innovation. Phased implementation. Introduce Next practices gradually into existing workflows to measure effectiveness and adjust approaches as necessary without disrupting the entire production cycle. Start with a pilot project or a small component of a larger project. Evaluate results and gather team feedback. Scale implementation based on success metrics and team readiness. Training and development. Provide continuous training and development opportunities to help team members stay abreast of new technologies and methodologies that can be incorporated as Next practices. Conduct regular training sessions and workshops. Offer incentives for team members to pursue certifications or courses in emerging technologies. Create a knowledge-sharing platform where insights and learnings can be exchanged. Cross-functional teams. Use cross-functional teams to foster innovation and integrate Next practices more effectively, as these teams bring diverse perspectives and skills. Organize brainstorming sessions with team members from different disciplines. Encourage prototype development where new ideas can be tested quickly. Utilize feedback from these teams to refine and adjust the innovation being tested. Feedback loops. Establish robust feedback mechanisms to ensure that the integration of Next practices is meeting the desired objectives and is aligning with overall project goals. Implement regular review meetings focused on the outcomes of newly integrated practices. Use customer feedback and beta testing to assess the impact of innovations. Adjust strategies based on analytical data and team input. Final thoughts. The dynamic interplay between best practices and Next practices of video game development offers studios a pathway to not only maintain quality and efficiency, but also push the boundaries of creativity and technological advancement. By studying real-world applications and adopting structured methodologies, game studios can navigate the complexities of integrating these practices effectively. This balanced approach ensures that they can meet the challenges of a competitive market while fostering an environment that promotes continuous innovation and growth. Embracing both best and Next practices is not just about following trends. It's about making strategic choices that ensure the longevity and success of both the games produced and the studio themselves. All right, and that's this week's episode of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Oh, hi. And the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.